You're afraid of getting hurt. It's a quiet fear, isn't it? A constant, low hum beneath the surface of your life. It's the reason for the walls you build, brick by painful brick, around your heart. You tell yourself these walls are for protection. They're meant to keep out the pain, the betrayal, the sting of rejection. But in your effort to keep pain out, you've also locked love out. And this isn't just about romantic love. It's the subtle distance between you and your family. It's that hesitation that stops you from building deeper, more authentic friendships. And maybe most importantly, it's the barrier that keeps you from truly loving and accepting yourself. Because you're terrified of your own vulnerability. You want to love freely. You want that deep, genuine, unburdened connection you see in movies or read about in books. But the anxiety holds you captive. You measure out your affection in careful doses. You analyze every word for hidden meanings. You brace for impact even when there's no storm in sight. For you, loving has become a strategic defense operation instead of a joyful surrender. But what if there was another way? What if those very walls you built for safety are the real source of your suffering? And what if an ancient philosophy, born in the marketplaces of Athens and honed in the halls of Roman power, held the key to dismantling them? The Stoics get a bad rap. We often picture them as cold, emotionless statues. But they were thinkers, leaders, parents, and friends who grappled with the same big questions we do. They understood love, loss, and the paralyzing fear of pain. But unlike us, they developed a practical toolkit for the mind, a set of principles designed to build an inner resilience so profound that it allows you to love deeply and fully, without the constant, gnawing fear of what might be taken away. Today, we're going to unlock that toolkit. I'm going to share 3 ancient Stoic secrets that will teach you how to love without fear. These aren't just nice-sounding platitudes. They are profound shifts in perspective that, with practice, can fundamentally change your relationship with love itself. We'll explore how to embrace everything that comes your way, how to connect with others through reason, and how to find unshakable strength by focusing only on what is truly yours to control. You'll walk away with a Stoic roadmap to loving with an open heart, not because you'll never get hurt, but because you'll understand that your peace doesn't depend on it. You will learn to love from a place of strength, not scarcity, from a place of courage, not of fear. The first secret, practice a more fatty, love your fate. The first secret is maybe the most radical idea in all of Stoic thought. It's perfectly captured by a Latin phrase you may have heard, amor fati. It simply translates to the love of fate. While the phrase itself was famously coined much later by the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, the core concept was central to Stoicism. So what does it mean to love your fate? It means to accept, and not just tolerate, but truly embrace everything that happens in your life as if you chose it. The good, the bad, the beginnings, and yes, even the endings. The Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius put it this way: accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. This idea gets right to the root of our fear. We're afraid of loving because we resist reality. We're afraid of heartbreak because we think it shouldn't happen. We're terrified of loss because we believe our relationships should last forever. This constant battle against what is, this demanding that life conform to our desires, is the source of our suffering. Amor fati offers a revolutionary alternative: stop fighting. Love the hand you're dealt, not because it's always a winning hand, but because it is your hand. It's the only one you get to play. Now, let's be clear. This isn't passive resignation. It's not an excuse to tolerate abuse or stay in a toxic situation. The Stoics were people of action. Amor fati is the courageous choice to say yes to life, with all its light and shadow. It's a powerful mental shift that frees up the immense energy we waste on worrying and complaining, and allows us to pour that energy into what we can do. Act with wisdom and courage right now. In romantic love, this is where the fear of loss hits hardest. We meet someone and start building a world with them, and the fear of that world collapsing can be all-consuming. So we try to control it. We try to mold our partner into someone who will never leave, never disappoint, never change. This isn't love, it's a desperate attempt at control. Practicing amor fati in a relationship means accepting your partner completely as they are right now. Not the person you hope they'll become, but the flawed, beautiful, complex human being in front of you. It also means accepting the nature of the relationship itself. The philosopher Epictetus gave some stark but powerful advice. He said to think of our loved ones as we would a favorite ceramic cup. We enjoy the cup, we use it, but we understand it's breakable. If it shatters, we aren't shocked or outraged. We remember what it was, and we accept its passing. This sounds harsh, but it's actually deeply liberating. It teaches us to love with appreciation, not with the anxiety of ownership. You don't own your partner. You are both on loan to each other from the universe. By embracing this truth, the fear of the cup breaking fades. And in its place, a profound gratitude for the cup, right here and now, emerges. You stop living in the terrifying, what if they leave? And start living in the beautiful, I'm so grateful they are here. In familial love and friendship, the same principle applies here. So much friction comes from resisting who people are. We want our parents to be more understanding or our friends to be more available, and we get frustrated when they don't meet our expectations. A more fatty invites us to accept them as they are. This doesn't mean you can't have boundaries or express your needs. It just means you stop trying to rewrite their fundamental character. When you practice a more fatty with a friend who is always late, you can stop seething with anger and just accept it. Then you can make a rational choice. Bring a book and enjoy the quiet time, or meet them for things where their tardiness doesn't matter. You've accepted reality and acted wisely within it. You've loved the fate of having a wonderful, yet unpunctual, friend. In self-love, maybe the most crucial place to practice a more fatty is with ourselves. We are often our own harshest critics, fighting against our own nature and lamenting our perceived flaws. To love your fate is to love the fate of being you. It means accepting all of it, your strengths, your weaknesses, your past mistakes, your body, your mind. You are the person fate has brought you together with. Can you love that person with all your heart? This isn't about being complacent. Self-acceptance is the foundation of self-improvement. You can't improve a self you refuse to accept. A wise gardener accepts the soil they have, be it rocky or sandy, and then gets to work, nurturing what can grow. Practicing a more fatty is accepting your own soil. It's declaring peace in the war against reality, freeing you to love what is, right now, with a full and courageous heart. The second secret, cultivate rational compassion. This next secret dismantles that caricature of the Stoic as an unfeeling robot. The goal of Stoicism isn't to suppress emotion, but to guide it with reason so our feelings don't become destructive. This is the secret of rational compassion, the ability to love and connect deeply while maintaining inner calm. Our fear of love is often a fear of our own emotional reactions. The overwhelming pain of grief, the corrosive burn of jealousy, the frantic anxiety of attachment. We're afraid these passions will hijack our minds. The Stoic solution isn't to stop the river of emotion, but to build strong, rational riverbanks to guide its flow. For a Stoic, love is a powerful current directed by wisdom. Rational compassion is love filtered through wisdom. It means two things: responding with reasoned empathy instead of just catching others' emotions, and focusing on supporting your loved one's character, not just their comfort. Responding with reasoned empathy. Imagine your partner comes home from a terrible day, fuming. A typical reaction is emotional contagion. You either get angry and stressed yourself, or you get defensive. Both reactions just make things worse. A Stoic takes a different approach. First, you pause. You recognize their outburst is an external event. It's not harmful in itself. Your judgment about it is what can cause harm. As Marcus Aurelius would remind himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Instead of reacting with your own emotional storm, you engage your reason. You listen with empathy, trying to understand the source of their pain. You see the anger isn't about you. Your response is calm and supportive. You might say, "That sounds incredibly frustrating. Tell me what happened." You are present and caring, but you aren't swept away. You're the lighthouse, steady and unshaken. This isn't heartless. It's the most useful kind of compassion there is. Supporting virtue over comfort. This is a subtle but crucial point. Modern love often prioritizes making the other person feel good in every moment. We avoid tough conversations and enable bad habits because we don't want to see them unhappy. A Stoic loves differently. The highest good in Stoicism is virtue, a life of wisdom, justice, and courage. Therefore, the greatest expression of love is to support the pursuit of virtue in the person you love. This means you care more about their character than their comfort. This kind of love isn't always easy. It's having the courage to tell a friend they're drinking is becoming a problem. It's encouraging your partner to face a fear they've been avoiding. It's teaching your children resilience by letting them experience and overcome small failures. You become a partner in their growth, a fellow traveler on the path to becoming a better human being. Applying rational compassion to self-love. This is a powerful tool for yourself, too. When you fail, your typical reaction might be harsh self-criticism, "I'm so stupid," or self-pity, "Why me?" Both are unproductive. Rational compassion means treating yourself as a Stoic would treat a dear friend. You acknowledge the mistake without judgment. You analyze what happened rationally, what can be learned. You respond not with insults, but with encouragement to do better next time. It means supporting virtue in yourself. When you feel lazy, you don't just let yourself off the hook. You understand the feeling without being ruled by it, and gently guide yourself back to action. By cultivating rational compassion, you build a stable inner core. You learn that you can feel love without being destroyed by it, freeing you to engage with the world from a place of strength, wisdom, and genuine care. The third secret: focus on what you can control. The third and final secret is the master key of Stoic practice. It's the concept known as the dichotomy of control. The philosopher Epictetus, who started life as a slave, built his entire philosophy on this powerful distinction. He said some things are up to us, and some things are not. Things up to us are our opinions, desires, and actions. Things not up to us include our body, property, reputation, and basically everything that isn't our own action. This simple idea is the ultimate weapon against fear. Think about what we fear in love. We fear rejection, but whether someone rejects us is their choice, not ours. Outside our control, we fear our partner might leave. Their decision is their own. Outside our control, we fear disapproval from family or friends. Their opinions are theirs. Outside our control, our anxiety comes from tying our peace of mind to things we don't command. The Stoic understands where their true power lies. Imagine an archer. The archer's job is to select the best bow, aim with focus, and release with skill. That's the effort. The outcome, whether the arrow hits the bullseye, is subject to the wind and 1,000 other factors. The Stoic archer finds happiness in the excellence of their attempt, which is entirely within their control. This secret frees us to love without fear by shifting our focus from outcomes to actions. Your job is not to make someone love you. Your job is to be a loving person. Your job isn't to prevent heartbreak. Your job is to act with integrity and kindness in your relationships. Your character and your choices are yours alone. To make this practical, the Stoics used an exercise called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of difficulties. This isn't about being morbid. It's a rational fire drill for your mind. You calmly visualize things not going your way, like a relationship ending. This does two things. First, it vaccinates you against the shock of misfortune. Second, and more importantly, it makes you incredibly grateful for the present. Imagining your partner not being there tomorrow makes you cherish their presence today. In romantic love, the fear of heartbreak often leads to anxious clinging and control. The Stoic approach is the opposite. You recognize that your partner's feelings and choices are not in your control. So what is? Your own character. You shift your focus from "how can I keep them" to "how can I be the best partner I can be." You focus on being a good listener, on being trustworthy, on being kind. You pour your energy into your side of the street, the only side you truly control. This is deeply empowering. Your self-worth is no longer tied to their validation, but to your own integrity. If the relationship ends, it will hurt, yes, but your foundation won't crumble, because your foundation is your own character, and no one can take that from you. In familial love and friendship, we often feel hurt when friends and family don't behave as we think they should. The dichotomy of control teaches us to love and give without being attached to the outcome. When you help a friend, the virtuous decision to help is what matters. Whether they are grateful or return the favor is in their control. You find satisfaction in the act of loving itself. Their response is their business. Your character is yours. In self-love, too often, our self-worth is terrifyingly outsourced. We feel good about ourselves only when we get a promotion or a compliment. The dichotomy of control is the path to stable self-esteem. It teaches you to draw a hard line between what you do and what results from what you do. You put in the hard work on a project. That effort is in your control, and that's where you should find your pride. Whether you get the promotion isn't external. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." The Stoic secret is to reclaim that authority. By focusing on what you control, you build an inner citadel, a fortress of the mind that can't be breached by external events. Pain may come, loss may come, rejection may come, but they cannot conquer your core. From this place of profound inner security, you are finally free to love without fear. We started this journey standing before the walls we build around our hearts. We've now found 3 Stoic master keys to gently dismantle them. First, Amor Fati taught us to stop fighting reality and courageously embrace everything life brings, finding peace in acceptance. Second, Rational Compassion showed us how to guide our emotions with wisdom, acting as a steady, supportive presence for ourselves and others. And third, the dichotomy of control gave us our freedom by empowering us to focus only on our own character and actions, the only things truly ours. This is a lifelong practice. It's a daily commitment to choosing wisdom over worry. Loving without fear doesn't mean you'll never feel pain. It means you'll know that pain, like all external events, doesn't have the power to destroy your inner peace. That peace comes from you. You have the tools. You have the wisdom. You have the power to build not walls of fear, but an inner citadel of strength from which you can love freely, deeply, and with the quiet confidence of a soul that is, at its core, unconquerable. If this exploration of Stoic wisdom was helpful, consider subscribing to Stoic Now for more insights into ancient philosophy for modern life. And now I have a question for you. Which of these 3 secrets do you feel you need to practice the most in your life right now? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your journey can inspire others. Thanks for watching.